2 hours ago. My research ship got caught in a storm and unfortunately sank into the sea. But now I've somehow crossed over to this place. The women of the disgraced Shen family are exiled to a remote island in the East Sea. Today, the island's soldiers, fishermen, and salt workers will each select new household members. Those chosen will become wives. Those not chosen will be sent to Yan Peng's service. How could anyone survive after going to Yan Peng's place? Pretty doesn't fill your stomach. Sweet talk can't protect you from disaster. Others see him as disabled. But I see that he stands firm. Don't be scared, sister. I choose him. Lang Shangye is really blessed. You'll also find somewhere good, sister. Lu Chenchu. Whoever marries him will be unlucky. Lu Chanzhou, it's your turn. My family can't afford another mouth. The court's placement isn't for you to pick and choose like a reward. I choose him. Is he crazy, turning down a good family, choosing a crippled soldier? The Lu family is so poor they can barely keep the pot covered. I said, I can't afford a wife. I don't need you to support me. I know how to work basi. And I can dry salt. Sister, don't act out of spite. If you go with him, you'll have a hard life. That salt flat of the Lu family hasn't produced good salt in over a decade. Miss Shen, life is hard on a barren island. You should think carefully. I'm not doing this out of spite. I value my life. Others see his wounded leg. I see his shoulders and back are still strong. Others dislike his poverty. But I see that his family lives by the sea, has land and a livelihood. Since he's willing, it's settled then. Sister, if you can't make it later, you can come to me.
Take care.
Follow me. So poor. You really brought back a wife. Thin arms and legs. She could be blown over by the wind. Don't you know our family's situation after the government's placement? How are you going to feed her? Brother, is this really sister-in-law? Lu Qing, Lu Xiaomen. Call her sister-in-law. Don't get too close just yet. We don't have extra food at home. You should thank us for eating early.
Take this, go trade it.
Whether you can stay depends on if you can do more than just eat. Wasting food is the dumbest kind of politeness. When's low tide tomorrow morning? Sister-in-law, why are you asking? Looking for food, the Lu family's new wife even knows how to forage the sea. Don't go crying when the waves scare you. Anything worth picking would have been long gone. Sister-in-law, this area has pretty much been picked over many times. Here. There really are some. Sister-in-law, there's still more here. Don't take the ones that are too small. Keep them. We can find more next time. I'll listen to you. These new things are edible. Impressive. Sister-in-law, this is really fresh. You're so skinny. Eat up. Now's not the time. That flat belongs to the Lu family, but it's long been useless. It hasn't produced decent salt in over a decade. It's not that they're lazy. The method is wrong. Sister-in-law, you really know how to dry salt, doing this for real, huh? The channel is blocked and the pond is too deep, and the bamboo mats are broken. We just collected a few crabs. And now you want to dry salt. The Lu family's new wife sure has a big appetite. Find some clean clay pots and get out the broken bamboo mats. Miss Shen just arrived on the island. It's normal to not know. If drying salt were this easy, we would have gotten rich long ago. Why bother, sister? The Lu family is already poor. But the salt method is no small matter. Don't cause trouble. You'll know at sunset whether I understand or not. She really looks like she knows what she's doing. If drying salt were that easy, we would have gotten rich by now. Brother, sister-in-law, will this really work? Everyone's just waiting to see us fail. Is that enough? Press down the pond edge first. That's enough. Now we can try the first round. Sister-in-law, why not pour all the water together? If it's too deep, it won't dry. But don't worry, salt will form. Patience. If mud mixes in, the salt won't be white. If the brine isn't separated, you end up with bitter salt. Will it really make salt, sister-in-law? Sister-in-law, it's white. It's really white. We really made salt. It's finer than the salt from the village. This is pure salt crystals. We really dried this in our yard. First round small. It'll be more once the channels are fixed. Sister-in-law, does that mean our family has salt now? Who taught you this method? Salt is like people. If no one uses it, it's useless. If you know how to use it, you can survive. It's not that salt is useless. It's that you all don't know how to dry it. Mom, if we can get more salt tomorrow, can we trade it for grain? And even trade for cloth? Don't get your hopes up yet. Who said you could dry salt yourself? This is my family's flat. On this island, all the salt flats are managed by the mouse. The wind sweeps the flat. Salt gets taken. If you start drying salt and the wind destroys it, who's going to touch it? Lu Chenchu, you. Even a disgraced, demoted soldier dares to stop Mouse's business. That's the salt my sister-in-law made. Don't touch my mom. You say he's not crazy, so he's not crazy. Never, never go. Never find, never see. Never let you go. How did you know? Last night when Auntie took in the laundry, I saw the old mouse seal on the corner of the box. 20 years ago, Mouse assigned the Lu family the main port's richest flat. It's written clearly on it. The Lu family can dry salt for household use here. It's for main port soldiers to use. The old industry is real. Whether this flat can be closed isn't up to you alone. Well said. Main port soldiers at Lu's can dry salt for household use. You want to close the flats? Sure. This is the main port flat reinstatement tool. 20 years ago, this rule really existed. It's clearly written here. This flat of the Lu family. So it really isn't illegal drying then. What do you know? Bring the new mouse permit. Even if you have an old permit, you still have to take it to Mouse for a check. Don't leave it at home. If you need a check, you can copy it down. Sister-in-law, you're so bold. Fine, we won't close it for now. But this salt needs to be registered according to the rules. Registration is fine, but you can't take the salt by force. Lu family, you'd better not try anything. On this island, those areas aren't for you criminals to touch. I'm touching the Lu family's flat, not your land. Wait, Mouse will come to check eventually. Don't worry, since they didn't shut us down today, we still have time. Yuaning, maybe we should just give up. Those mouse people are tough customers. Lu Cheng, go grab the bamboo mats. Auntie, why are they in such a hurry to come? If we fail, we really will have to let people bully us. Because salt is valuable. The more valuable it is, the more we have to make it first. How do you plan to do it? No sleep tonight. Let's finish drying the first batch of white salt. Tomorrow we trade it for grain. Keep an eye on the salt lid. Don't let the donkey spill the water. Mom, we actually have a whole bag. We really produce salt. How many people are you going with? I'll go with him. Rice, beans, coarse flour, plus 2 whole clay jars. You don't have enough salt. Can't trade for much. Then I'll go to the next house. Wait, why are you so stubborn? If she weren't, you'd just push her around. Auntie, cook dry rice tonight. Food's scarce on this island now. You just arrived. Don't be picky. Mother is just looking out for the family. Yuru, bear with it for now. The Lu family's new wife traded white salt and brought back half a sack of rice. Bai Yan. That useless flat of the Lu family. Could it really be interesting? Mom, are you really making dry rice? Can I have half a bowl more? If you don't want to eat, then don't. If you do, sit properly. I haven't had dry rice in so long. Tomorrow we'll dry more salt. The day after, trade for some cloth. Then maybe buy a sturdier pot. This family's poor, but they don't treat me like an outsider. Tomorrow I'll fix the salt channel. You say how to fix it, I'll do it. Sister-in-law, is this a pearl? Still too small, can't sell for much yet. But will it be valuable in the future? The more valuable something is, the more you have to keep it a secret at first. Someone came here last night. They came from Chongdian. What's wrong? Nothing. Make this ditch a bit shallower. Water shouldn't pool up too deep. Open a small outlet over there. Let the rainwater flow back naturally when the tide recedes. Brother, you've worked on rocky shores before. I've handled port drainage. Sister-in-law, can you trade for a whole bag of rice this time? We can't just trade for rice. If not rice, then what? Trade for clay jars or bamboo baskets. Trade for hemp ropes or tools to make more things. Brother Lu, Miss Shen, I heard you made some good salt. I'm here to congratulate you. You don't have much salt. It's troublesome to exchange grain yourself. The Zhou family deals in grain goods. If the Lu family is short on food, I can help. How can you help?
Tell us first.
Why not leave it to the Zhou family? I'll buy it at market price. Market price? Tell us first. How many pounds of rice for a pound of white salt? Your salt is white, but it's newly sourced. 3 pounds of salt for 1 pound of rice. The Zhou family has grain supply routes. We can also protect you from salt thieves. Miss Shen, maybe you should reconsider. Then there's no need to trouble Mr. Zhou. I may be poor, but I'm not foolish. Miss Shen, you're new to this deserted island. You might not know yet. Not everyone can sell salt. Without connections, even the best salt will only bring trouble. Mr. Zhou didn't come today to buy salt. He came to buy my methods. Buy salt cheaply. Wait till I'm desperate to negotiate. Help me make connections. Then ask me how to build hedges, how to divide ponds, how to refine white salt. Miss Shen is smart. Smart people should know better. Backing the Zhou family is more secure than backing the Lu family. He already has the Lu family behind him. He used to be clueless back home. Mingli, why are you going to the Lu family? To ask about the salt. Sis, you're truly good at making salt. He knows more than just a little. Then figure out the details. Sister-in-law, this one's edible too. If you dry it, it keeps. Cook it in soup, and it's fresh. Grind it up, and you can make cakes. Can it be traded for food again? Eat it ourselves first. Trade what's left over. Sister-in-law, this fish is all bones, barely any meat. Not worth much. Can't sell for a good price when fresh, but it's different once dried. Won't it stink? Salt is enough. Wind and sun are enough. Once dried, it stays good for a long time. Don't mind if it's old. You married in and didn't even get a proper wedding banquet. Sorry, you had to go through this. What's wrong? The wedding day was too rushed. I owe you a proper banquet. Does the Liu family have any extra money now? Who says a banquet needs to cost money? We've got the sea. Don't need fancy, just decent. The Liu family still has some extra food. If we host a banquet, it might just be a few bowls of seaweed soup called a wedding feast. If the Liu family dares to host, our Zhou family should host even more. Mingli, let the villagers see what decency and dignity look like. Other people's banquet is nice too. Hold them on the same day. Make it lively. What does the Liu family have for the banquet? Just a few tiny snails. A pot of seaweed soup. After the tide goes out, might as well not host. So it's not embarrassing. Sister-in-law, did you go to the shore today? Not shore gathering today. Preparing a banquet. Your leg is still injured. Poor families rely on money for banquets. We rely on the sea. I've dreamed of crabs this big. Don't grab from the front. Sister-in-law, now there's crab for the banquet. And fish. Where? A ching is blocking the right side. A man, don't step in the water. Brother, your aim is so precise. These really can make a banquet. Even poor people have their ways, but should never lack dignity. Today is to show the villagers Zhou family's dignity. The Zhou family is the Zhou family after all. The banquet won't disappoint. If you're hosting, do it properly. Stand straighter, Liu family over there. Just watch the festivities. It's about time. Invite the guests. Liu family over there. Just watch the festivities. A modest feast at home today. Sorry for any shortcomings. Please forgive us. Mom, what's smelling so good? The delightful aroma is coming from the Liu family. The Zhou family has food, so the banquet won't disappoint. Just the sea smell. Should we go over and take a look? Just a quick look, then come back. What did the Liu family make over there? No manners. Just a bit of seafood and you're so greedy. Is this what you call a simple meal? Wow, this is the simple meal sister-in-law made. Don't mind it. Knows how to gather, knows how to make salt, and even knows banqueting. You did all this yourselves? The sea was always here, just no one ever did it this way. Stop standing, sit and eat. The Liu family's new bride is truly capable. That's not marrying a burden. That's marrying a fortune bringer. Liu family's bride really knows how to make life work. After a busy morning, sit down and eat. Sister-in-law, brother spent all night grinding, got more to do. Today's banquet makes up for it. Old wood doesn't make great stuff. Not worth much. It's nice. I like it. Liu, stop shouting. Mistaken identity. He knows you. Why did he look at your hand just now? I don't know him. A bunch of ignorant people. Lu family stole all the spotlight at the banquet, and they're not even worried. Lu family's fish soup is so fresh it makes your tongue tingle. Brother Mingli. It's not that I refuse to exchange. Not much grain left. Let's find another place. Not exchanging today either. Our family isn't lacking. The Zhou family is really bullying us. Just because they have grain, they won't let others return it to us. He's blocking the grain stall, not everyone's mouth. What are they short of? Everyone who comes to the market in the morning has a bowl of hot soup. Then I'll sell flavor instead of salt. My small business. I won't accept Lu family's salt. I don't sell salt. I'll lend you a pot. This seaweed and dried fish are both from your family. How long can Lu family's sun-dried goods last? Properly dried fish can be kept a long time. Seaweed stored away from moisture keeps well too. A small handful of seaweed every day. 2 dried fish. I want 20 bundles of seaweed. 30 dried fish. Half a sack of white salt. Deliver a batch first. If it sells well, I'll only take from the Lu family from now on. Pay half the grain up front. Zhou family can block the grain stalls, but they can't block the soup in your pot. Send this amount first. Sister-in-law, isn't this even better than exchanging for grain? Exchanging for grain is a one-time thing. As long as he sells soup every day, he'll need our seaweed, dried fish, and salt every day. So does Zhou blocking our granary not matter anymore? It still matters. He blocked one path, so we open a second one. Young master. Lu family isn't trading salt at the market. Instead, they use seaweed, dried fish, and white salt to make a pot of soup. The owner placed an order on the spot. He even gave half a sack of coarse flour for the order. He's good at finding a way out. Your sister really didn't know anything before. She was frail back then. Hardly ever went into the kitchen. Has she said anything strange since she woke up? She changed a lot after that illness. Sister-in-law, adding this to the soup will make it more fragrant. I know, so we have to hurry. The Zhou family won't let this go so easily. Who? I'm looking for someone from the Lu family. Want to buy some fishing rods? All these years, if you want to buy, just buy. No need to bring up the past. This is enough for them to make soup. If they find out you're still... All the small fish and shrimp will go to the Zhou family in the future. The price is half higher than the Lu family's. No fish left. What's between us? Sister-in-law, can you eat this too? That's why they can't take everything. The old ones can't be eaten directly, but they can be used for soup stock and can be dried and stored. He can't take them all. Zhou family wants the fish. We'll use kelp instead. Didn't you see how fresh the soup is? It's the fish, salt, seaweed, and kelp that make it. They only see the dried fish sold. Spending so much grain to buy these lousy fish. Can this really be sold? If Shen Yuaning can use it, so can we? The dried goods I made don't have that flavor. Boss, why isn't the soup out yet today? Get dried fish from Zhou family from now on. What's that smell? It's all dried fish. How different could it be? It's the flavor that brings people to my stall, not the Zhou family's reputation. Lady Shen, your fish and salt made a great soup yesterday. Everyone said it was good. They want to buy more. Old nets can be unraveled for string. Sun-dried wood can be used for salt racks. It's his call. Take it to the guards. It gets cold at night, they'll need enough soup. Zhou family may block the grain stalls, but they can't stop the guards from eating. With Lady Shen helping, if Lu family ever needs help fixing their stall, we can help. Mingli will fix the salt price before sunrise. Not selling, but finding another way to survive. Young master, the port soldiers went to Lu family's tavern by the cool shore. Port soldiers. He's avoiding the Zhou family's obstacles one by one. He's really clever. No matter how clever the daughter of a convict is, she's still a convict's daughter. If the salt supervisor won't work, go to the county. The county is too far. Go to the Lu family. It's always easier for sisters to talk. Why did Lady Zhou come over? Just came to take a look. Sister, do you still blame me? That day at the dock, I just wanted to survive too. You're not wrong for wanting to live. So do I. Is something wrong? Sister, you're living well now. Zhou family may have grain, but mother-in-law is strict. Life's not easy for me over there either. If you know how to sun-dry salt and fish, can you teach me a bit? And then what? I just want to secure my standing in the Zhou family. We're still sisters, after all. You chose Zhou Mingli at the docks. I chose Lu Chenju. We each walk our own paths. How could you be so heartless, sister? If I was truly heartless, you wouldn't even be able to enter Lu family's door today. If you don't want to teach, that's fine. This is just a small gift from me. Who wants Zhou family's snacks anyway? What's this? He didn't come to bring pastries. He came to check on our salt mud and donkey water. He really dared to steal. Sister-in-law, are you saying I should go to the Zhou family? If I go now, they'll just say I'm slandering them. Let him steal again tomorrow. Pour the worst brine there. Then purposely let him see it. He wants to steal our method. Then give him the wrong one. Sister-in-law, are you going to gather seafood today? No. We'll hold off drying the salt. Sister-in-law, the sunshine is pretty good today. It'd be a shame not to dry this batch. It's not about being a shame. We just can't collect it in time. It's not just about the rain. Move everything inside. Raise the salt sacks higher. Pack away the fishing rods. Reinforce the bamboo frames with rope. Go notify the guards at Shaogang. Get all the boats to higher ground before tonight. This isn't just a regular wind. If we don't bring in the boats tonight, we'll lose them, and don't leave salt sacks on low ground. If you can weigh down the roof, do it. Miss Shen, you know how to dry salt, but watching the wind and waves is something old fishermen do. Believe it or not, it's up to you. Don't leave your boats on low ground tonight. The Lu family really stopped running their salt works. Move all the salt and dried fish inside. They're just trying to scare people. I told you they didn't have good intentions. Our batch of salt here must be dried today. Last night I followed the traces he left and scraped brine mud from the waste pond. Where are you taking the boats? The villagers don't believe it, but we can't lose all our boats. Your leg. Your leg could be crippled, but not your hand. Miss, we're here. Some people are moving the racks to higher ground. Roll up the bamboo mats. Cover the roof with old nets. Hammer stakes by the courtyard wall, sister-in-law. Why do they listen to you so much? It's not me they're listening to. They just know a hot meal isn't easy to come by. If nothing happens, we've wasted a lot of effort. But if something happens, these things are all the Lu family's lifeline tonight. I told you Shen Yuanning's method was nothing special. Young master, you can't eat this. How did it end up like this? He did it on purpose. Shen Yuming knew someone would steal in advance. The wind has shifted. A real storm is coming. The boats. My boat was dragged away by the waves. Haul the boat in fast. It's still in Didi now. It's hopeless, the wind's too strong. I can't let the people I chose get taken by the sea. Someone's trapped near the boat. You can't force through it. Go around behind the rocks. It's sheltered from the wind there. Give me the end of the rope. You're back. Miss Shen, we didn't believe you yesterday, but you managed to save both your salt and dried fish. My sister-in-law said it early on. You just wouldn't listen. Miss Shen, a boat came close during last night's storm. It was a scouting boat from the sea bandits. Not a fishing boat. That's the Black Jiao gang rumor, right? They don't usually get near small islands. Unless they're targeting Liang and Yan. Did they come ashore last night already? They didn't land. Just scouting. The wind was strong last night. They wouldn't dare get close. The seawater's flooding back again. Is it true? Hurry and hide the grain. Block the river mouth with nets. Where can we escape to? It's all sea outside. Everyone, stay calm. First, let's talk about how to defend ourselves. Miss Shen, the Lu family managed to save their boat yesterday. Guard the village entrance and protect the grain warehouse. Hide the children first. Don't just defend randomly. First, check where they'll come in. North Suburb Bank. If they know the waterways, they'll definitely come from here. See these sea bandits. If they attack, won't take the main harbor. After the typhoon, the south shore has big waves. There's a well-known sentry at the east entrance. The north outskirts are good for scouting, so we shouldn't defend the village entrance head-on. If they really come ashore, they'll take the Zaifei boat pass. The mud is soft there. Light boats can get through. After people get off the boat, they can circle behind the grain warehouse. Lu Chenzhou, how do you know this so well? I've lived here a long time. Tonight, before midnight, the tide will fall to its lowest. From the Zaifei boat pass, it looks passable, but under the mud are soft pits. The more anxious you are, the deeper you'll get stuck. We don't have to confront them head-on. Just lead them here and hold them off. Wait for the tide to rise again. Their small boats won't get out. Will it work? The sea bandits are good with knives. But we know this island best. Counting on the tide is our best chance. How many people do we need to defend it? 3. I know this path well. Too many people will just create confusion. If we're disorganized, the bandits will know we're prepared. One person signals with fire on the high slope. One person cuts the rope behind the reef. One person leads the way in the shallows. I'll go, brother. You need to stay and look after the family. That takes people too. You can't run off. I won't run. Put the salt sacks here. Salt sacks? They can't see clearly at night. And we'll just think it's Lu family's hidden salt. Put fish oil here. The torch's wind will blow from the sea. The smoke will drift out of the village. When they see fire, they'll think someone's panicking. Swap the decoy person out. Miss Shen, this way we're leading them with goods instead of people. It's even safer this way. Let's do it as Miss Shen says. It's cold at night, make some soup. Sister-in-law, will the sea bandits really come? Yes. Can the Joe family's warehouse get extra guards? The whole village is guarding the shoreline. Your Joe family only thinks about your own warehouse. My young master said, if we lose the warehouse, the whole village will have nothing to trade. The Joe family's grain. Let the Joe family guard it themselves. When sea bandits hit the village, they won't ask which sacks are whose. To the Joe family. If you want guards for your grain warehouse, provide your own people. You shouldn't be here. It's dangerous. This is my plan. I need to watch over it. Take a little. It'll help you stay awake tonight. They're here. There's a rocky belt over there. It's hidden by the Liu family. Move the rocks first before entering the village. Wait, something's wrong with the mud. Stay steady. Someone's ambushing us. Retreat quickly. It's fake. That's not salt. Don't chase them hard. The tide will trap them for us. Trapping them is enough. Don't go onto the mud flats. They're in a hurry. You don't need to be. Stand on high ground and use long poles to pin the boats. Once ashore, grab the woman first. Then let's give it a try. Move aside. Don't kill anyone. Ah, my hand. Fierce and tightly bound fight. This is a water-style technique. There are more people. Keep 2 on the eastern abandoned warehouse's high slope. Hold the boats with bamboo poles, don't let go. The rest go around the back route of the abandoned warehouse. Yes. Lu Chunzhou is far more than just a disgraced military household. There are people behind the wall, more people. Block them. Guard the granary door, open it. The grain is inside. The Zhou family is in trouble. Sister-in-law, the Zhou family is so awful. Why do we even care about them? We can lose the grain, but never lose the people. Bring long poles, don't strike wildly inside the yard. Force them onto the open ground. Don't let them slip into the houses. Follow what he's saying. Inside are beams. You dare to set a fire? You'll be trapped too. Defense. Sheathe the blades and watch the boat. Net-breaking blade. East Sea Navy's net-breaking blade? Wasn't this technique lost long ago? It wasn't lost. The ones who knew it got wiped out. Don't cower before dawn. Don't let anyone near the granary or salt vats. Defended. Really defended. Lu Baijiu. You're still alive. That battle at East Sea. The brothers never believed you would lose. They wouldn't believe you'd abandon ship in battle. Shut up. Lu Hai Wolf. Who's Lu Hai Wolf? You've got the wrong person. I'm not mistaken. Lu Hai Wolf, you're still alive. Back then, in the East Sea Navy's 3rd Battalion, only you could use the net-breaking blade. Reverse chokehold. I said you've got the wrong person. Lu Chunzhou really was in the Navy before. What's the title, Hai Wolf? No wonder he was so fierce last night. Last night, the sea bandits just retreated. The boats haven't been fully checked yet. If you want to survive, go guard the harbor first. Yeah, check the boats first. Check the people and see if any slipped through. If you truly respect him, don't call that name again today. I just want the brothers to know he's alive. Someone wants him dead. Now that you shout, are you helping him or hurting him? I understand. Lady Shen is right. I was confused. From today, I'll only acknowledge Lu family military guards. If you understand, go check the boats. Go guard the port. Don't let anyone silence witnesses. There may be more than one scouting boat. Wrecked boats at the harbor. Don't relax for a moment. Check out the sea bandits captured last night. Go check boats and scouts. Dare to touch the deserted island. It might not just be the sea bandits being bold. I told you not to overdo it, but you wouldn't listen. It's fine. If we hadn't gone last night, people would have died in the village? Who healed you back then? I never said you couldn't go. I said you have to use the method I gave you next time. You didn't ask? Would you say anything if I asked? Then wait till you want to talk. You don't want to talk. I've always watched now as I did back then. I'm not a deserter. I know. Lady Shen caught one sea bandit last night who confessed. They weren't here on a whim. Someone gave them a map of the deserted island route. Where did the map come from? He doesn't know. Just said their bosses told them to sneak to the island after the typhoon. If the Lu family has salt, they'll steal the salt first. If the Zhao family has lots of grain, they'll steal the grain. They even know the Lu family has salt. Someone on the island delivered a message. Can't even guard the doors properly. What's the point of keeping you around? You wrong. Go visit the Lu family tomorrow, okay? Sister-in-law, has he grown up already? But the yard isn't safe anymore. Zhou family strictly guarded. Sea bandit stuff. What should we do then? If people know you raise pearls, it'll bring even more trouble. Go take care of your leg. I used to make a living by the sea. Sister-in-law, can this be raised? Why do we need to separate them? Thick shell and tight mouth. That's fine. Sister-in-law, how do you know everything? Separate big ones from small ones. Separate lively from weak ones. If you're going to raise them, don't use them recklessly.
Lady Shen,
What new thing are you making this time? Clams can be farmed too? Nothing special? Yes, clams can be farmed. But get the salt price and fishing rods sorted first. You can farm them, but it won't make money in just a couple days. Until meals are stable. Don't rush to dream about getting rich. Aren't these things growing in the sea by themselves? Sister-in-law said the canteen needs a new water tender. Ju Peng wants another 10 bundles of seaweed. She said, just listen to your sister-in-law. Saw nothing today, sister-in-law. It's not time yet? But there really are pearls. Sister-in-law, someone saw it. What should we do then? Just pretend we don't know for now. It's better to know someone's watching than to be unaware. So the Lu family is raising mussels in the kitchen behind their house. Shen Yuaning pried one open. There were bright pearls inside. No wonder he refuses to hand over the salt. Turns out they've been hiding pearls too. Salt can be exchanged for food. Pearls can save lives. Yuru, you'll go to the Lu family again tomorrow. You still want me to go? She's your sister. If you don't go, who will? You don't have to do anything else. Just figure out where she's hiding the pearl mussels. What if sis refuses? Then it just means the stuff is even more valuable. Isn't the water shallow on this side, sister-in-law? The mussels won't survive long here, right? They're not meant to live there anyway. Over there. It's just for thieves to see. That's pretty smart. Anything of real value can't be put somewhere everyone can see it. Sis, I heard you've been busy lately, so I thought I'd come help you out. How could the Joe family possibly bother you for help? If you want to help, just have a seat. Pick out the sand and cover them up. Don't let people mess around with them. Don't alarm anyone. Watch which house he enters. Open it, all of them now. Still empty, just empty. All old mussels and rotten meat. What's going on? Who brought this here? Shen Yuaning knew from the start this was a trap. So it really is them. Now they're coming straight to the door. They'll just claim they're regular mussels. Just let it go then. From today, the kitchen belongs to the Liu family workshop. Anyone who helps gets registered. Anyone caught stealing gets cut off from supplies. You want to make the kitchen accounts public too. It's hard to protect things in the dark. It's easier to manage things out in the open. There are 3 rules. If you help, your name is registered. Work points can be exchanged for fish salt and seaweed. I don't steal methods. I don't steal. But placing orders is fine, right? Orders still have to be accounted for. However much you owe, that's how much you pay back. No taking goods privately. This flavor could be used in a county restaurant. A restaurant in the county. My family owns a restaurant near the docks. Lots of merchants coming and going. Your fish, salt, seaweed, and dried fish are all useful. Deliver once every 10 days. 20 jars of fish salt. 50 bundles of seaweed. 100 pieces of dried fish. Did the county restaurant give the message to the mole? Or did they skip the Zhou family and place the order straight with the Liu family? Didn't that restaurant used to buy grain from our house? Why'd they switch to the Liu family now? They're not buying grain. They're buying flavor. Just say the Liu family set up an illegal workshop and refused to let others share the salt. If he's really following the rules, then he's not afraid of an investigation. Lu Chenju. How did that crippled leg of yours start working again? That's someone from Deputy Commander Pei's side. Deputy Commander Pei heard that in the deserted island pirate case, a crippled soldier's family played a big part. I heard you used 1 rope to take out 3 men. People exaggerate. Tide Patrol set up security. Garrison families blocked the villagers. Beating pans as alarm signals. Lu Chenju was just protecting his family. So you're Shen Yuaning. Heard you're good at stirring up trouble. People on a deserted island need to make things work to survive. You have to stir things up somehow. Last night, all the port guards were testing. Who moved the boat? Who guarded the beach? Who weighed the boats? Who went to the rescue? Everyone remembers clearly. You can keep accounts. Getting the survival accounts wrong could get people killed. Officer Yang, the Liu family's problems aren't just about last night's village defense. They set up a private workshop, gathered crowds to process salt, and sold salt to county restaurants. Salt is only counted for personal use and official shares. Dried fish, seaweed, and fish salt are what's sold outside. You can check. The workshop does exist, but it's not illegal. This is the Liu family's authorized secondary post. It's clearly marked on the post utensils. The Liu family can process salt for personal use to supply the garrison. Fish salt is supplied to the night patrol and restaurants at the harbor. What they're buying is soup stock. Salt quantities are accounted for. Nothing goes into the black market. He uses a proper method for every batch of salt. Knows the rules better than many salt makers in this village. What I'm buying is soup stock, not illegal salt. You expected an inspection. Since the first time the strict inspector came to seize the salt, I knew. A book is sometimes sharper than a sword. Well said, a ledger is sharper than a blade. Lu Chen Chu, well said, a ledger is sharper than a blade. Your wife talks even better than you. She always does. Last night, the pirates said what tied them up was a Navy ankle lock. A crippled ex-soldier guarding an abandoned port. How would he know such things? If you want to investigate the pirates, Officer Yang, you should look into where they got their navigation chart. They know about the Western Fei route, know the Zhou family grain warehouse location, and know the Lu family has salt. These pirates aren't just barging in randomly. Someone on the island is feeding information. That's why I didn't mention any names. You're suspecting the Navy. Officer Yang, the Lu family's workshop, has clear account books. Old agreements are on the record. If you want to get wild, bring the new mole's order. Deputy Commander Pei will judge for himself. Deputy Commander Pei will be glad to hear your leg is better. He'll be happy for you. Brother Mingli, should we stop messing with our sister now? Are you scared of her? The more capable someone is, the more you can let them get back on their feet. Lu Chunshu, former Eastern Sea Navy Company commander. Never fails his blade. If he really was crippled, that'd be something. But he can still fight the deputy commander. And that criminal's daughter, Shen Yuaning, she can read tides, process salt, keep accounts. Lu Chenju on the deserted island is still alive for sure. He seems to really trust her. His leg looks crippled, but last night his hands flipped. She used a broken net knife and ankle lock, and she understands how to lay ambush at the tides. She's still as tough as ever. After the eastern suburbs battle years ago, everyone said the Seavolf Lu was finished. But he's really still on this island. I thought he'd rot away on that desolate island too. Then let him see. He even married a woman who can revive a deserted island. Doesn't mean he can rise again. Deputy Commander Pei has issued an order. Pirates are still at large. The main port on the island needs more military supplies. All island salt, dried fish, dried vegetables, and boats can be requisitioned for now. Temporary requisition? Isn't that just taking by force? Madam Shen, you misunderstand. We're all defending the island here. This is for military supplies, not business. The army borrows civilian supplies temporarily. Merits will be recorded in the future. Deputy Commander Pei understands life on the island is tough. He's ordered the Zhou family to assist with registration. If the Lu family doesn't understand military regulations, hand the goods over to the Zhou family for safekeeping. That's safer too. Military supplies. Grain comes first. The Zhou family is the largest grain supplier on the island. If we're to defend the island, the Zhou family should provide grain first. That's right. The night guards need to eat too. The Lu family provides the soup ingredients. It's only fair if the Zhou family provides the grain. The grain can certainly be exchanged. But the Lu family's fish, salt, and soup ingredients are exactly what the port guards need most during night patrols. They can provide them. Madam Shen is considerate. Purchase according to military supply standards. Specify the quantities. Distribute based on headcount. Settle accounts daily. Whoever receives signs for it. Whoever steals tastes it. Shen Yuaning, you dare bargain with the army. I'm not bargaining. Just preventing corruption. The pirates just hit us. If supplies are short, the first to starve will be the port guards. Today you requisition 100 jars of fish and salt. Tomorrow the port guards only get 10 jars. Where did the other 90 go? These goods don't belong solely to the Lu family. Some come from the old salt workers. Some from the port guards themselves. Some from village women drying seaweed. Some are prepaid grain orders from restaurants. If the army wants them, that's fine. But you can't just say borrow temporarily and take away everyone's livelihood in the village. Madame Shen is right. Part of this salt's value is from my labor. I traded 3 days of drying seaweed for this fish and salt, still saving it for my husband's night patrol. My father-in-law supplies the grain. If the army needs goods, it should be recorded in the account book. Sign or not. No wonder the Fu family wants me to investigate you. You want me to record military supplies as signed orders, or not sign at all. What is it? You want me to keep military supplies as private debts, Liang Xiaowei. How many fish and salt to requisition can be recorded on account? That the boat has to be taken entirely. And the boat will be taken too. Pirates are not eliminated yet. The Navy needs to inspect the offshore area. All usable boats on the island have to be registered. Master, then how do we go to sea? How are we supposed to go to sea? If pirates come again, how do we search the harbor? By day, you speak of defending the island. At night, you take away our boats for defense. Those are the orders? So Madame Shen knows military orders too. Villagers can't fish anymore. Are you doing this for the Zhou family's benefit or the island's? We can't fish anymore. What are we supposed to eat at home? The Zhou family's grain supply is untouched. Because the Zhou family can wait for you. The Navy's boats deliver grain. There are few boats on this deserted island. One boat guards the western channel. One guards the northern river mouth. One transports the wounded. Only what's left can be moved around. You're pretty clear about that. You're thinking about the boats. Pei Guanhai isn't just after the pirates. I remember every route. What is he looking for? Before the east outskirts defeat years ago, the Navy's supply boats were cut off here in these offshore waters. Every boat that didn't come back. Who could have led pirates to this island? Might be tied to that defeat in the past. Where's the other boat? Assistant Commander Yang took it to north outskirts, supposedly to check the pirates' secret paths. The currents are wild off north outskirts since the typhoon. If the Liu family needs to deliver goods, they can use the Zhou family's boat. But the sea route is tough. Freight will cost 3 times as much. 3 times. Why not just rob us? But now there are no boats left. If the deliveries can't reach the restaurant, what about their orders? Can this boat still get in the water? It might just fall apart as soon as we launch it. Sis-in-law, can this be fixed? The wood isn't fully rotten. The frame is still good. The Liu family is really desperate because of the Zhou family. Can we really earn it back? Bro, you can fix boats? The Navy ships break down. Someone has to repair them. That's not how you fix a boat. Looks pretty odd. Lots of shallow reefs around this island. Plenty of hidden rocks. Normal boats tip over too easily. Adding floats on both sides keeps it steady in shallow water. Push slowly. Sis-in-law, this won't tip over, right? It actually worked. Deliver today, the shopkeeper said. If the shipment isn't sent out today, the order will go to someone else. This boat can reach the county pier. Take the northern inland route. Avoid the outer waves. Not good. Assistant Commander Yang is still offshore. If you show your face, it's exactly what Pei Guanhai wants. So you really shouldn't go. I know the county pier too. I promise. Goods will be delivered to the shore side from the boat. Both people and boat will return safely. Where did this boat come from? Another ruined Liu family boat someone fixed, delivering to county restaurants. The cargo also includes supplies headed for the local office, measured by Madame Shen. Where's Lu Chenzhou? His leg hasn't healed yet. He's recuperating at home. Who drew the boat plans? Looks familiar. You recognize the old grain chest salvaged from north outskirts? Mr. Feng is still here. Seems like an old 3rd Battalion grain chest. This isn't a battlefield. It's still a distance from the old east outskirts front line. So the supply ship wasn't robbed during the fight. More like it was sunk here in advance. When I escorted the grain back then, I took the inland route. But the order suddenly changed. They made me go via the north outskirts route. So it wasn't your fault. We can't draw conclusions yet. But Pei Guanhai is more anxious than us. At least this much is certain: if the old chest is clean, he wouldn't hide it. The chest was salvaged under the 3rd current of north outskirts. Did the Deputy General register in the storage? Burn the old pirate stuff. If it's burned outright. If the governor asks later, are you teaching me how to investigate cases? The east outskirts case was concluded years ago. Lu Chenzhou was blamed. The 3rd Battalion lost the grain under pressure. If this chest gets registered, it'll just make the old case even more tangled. The old chest is already destroyed. There are already broken pieces of maple wood. How could they dare? Northern suburb outer line sealed off. No civilian boats allowed near. Violators will be dealt with as disturbing military operations. Northern suburbs are sealed too. How are we supposed to use the sea route then? The Navy blocked the beach to search for pirates. Everyone just bear with it. What are we going to do? Can't deliver the goods. We can't afford the losses. Take the Zhou family's boat. This is exactly what the Zhou family has been waiting for. Once we board their boat. From then on, they set all the prices for goods, ships, and routes. Donggang outer line is too far. The wind is unstable. Small boats going around are dangerous. Deep at high tide here, too shallow at low tide. Only midway through high tide can you pass for about half an hour. Calculate carefully before you go. Don't block the mid-tide road. You shouldn't have come. They're all old members of the 3rd Battalion. These years they've been stationed at different posts. Well, we're already here. Back then, brothers couldn't speak up for you. If the Lu family wants to use the mid-tide road, we know the route and the boat. The route still exists. Just can't let Pei Guanhai know we can use it. Sister-in-law, if we wait any longer, the sky will brighten. Wait 20 more breaths. Go. Young master, Lu family's goods have already been delivered. Which wrote tell Deputy Pei about it. Haven't used Zhou's dock either. Fengtai in north suburb seems to have suddenly detoured from the sea. Even with northern suburbs sealed, goods still got out. No need to investigate Lu Chenju. Shen Yuaning to report to Navy camp immediately for questioning. Lu family workshop temporarily co-managed by Mole and Zhou family. What questioning? This is taking people away. They're taking the workshop. Military orders are here. Those who disobey will bear the consequences. I'll go too. The workshop doesn't only belong to the Lu family. The ledger isn't solely the Lu family's either. Who's taking over? Everything goes by the books. Without the 3 parties' seals, no one can move a single jar of salted fish. Lady Shen, don't worry. We will guard the workshop. Guarding the home matters more than tagging along. I'll do the accounting, I'll stay. Keep quiet once you enter the camp. Convicted official's daughter Shen Yuaning, now married to the Lu family on a deserted island. Haven't seen you for years. Your leg is better than I expected. Greetings, Deputy Pei. You still remember the rules. You're the one who reads the tides, dry salt, and keeps army accounts. The convicted official's daughter, one who defended the island from pirates. You all did a good job. But I have one thing unclear. A household of defeated soldiers. How could you use the Navy's breaking net blade? Chronic illness for years, after that defeat at the eastern suburb. I thought you've forgotten all your Navy skills. If Deputy Pei is asking about the pirate case, I brought the island defense accounts. If it's about the old case 10 years ago, then the old files should be checked first. Do you know what you're saying?
I do.
The night the island captured the pirates, there were 37 people. 8 defense soldiers, 21 villagers, 4 Lu family members. Zhou family sent 0 people. Lu Chenju only acted in 2 places. First to protect his family. Second fought the pirates. The wooden stick credit belongs to the whole village. If anyone's to be blamed, it shouldn't be Lu Chenju alone. He shouldn't shoulder it alone. You really protect her well. This is an army ledger. Lieutenant Yang ordered to requisition the island. Soup stock, boats, dried fish, seaweed. Each item has a signature. It really happened. The Navy requisitioned 2 small boats. One returned damaged, one not returned on time. Deputy Pei, may I ask, where is the unreturned boat now? The boat doesn't have to be explained. Then what about the old grain chest dredged from the outer northern suburb? That really happened. Old grain chest. Where did you hear that from? Army supply boat not returned. First port defense soldier injured and returned to the island. But if clever people put their hands into old Navy cases, they could easily be swept away by the sea. I don't investigate old cases. I'm only checking Lu family's boats. Where the boat goes, the goods go. Whoever signs is responsible. Pirates not cleared yet. You 2 will stay in the camp temporarily. Help with documentation. Until the facts are clear, Deputy Pei, please specify. Lu family workshop not to be sealed without authorization. No unauthorized actions. I know how to check soup stock. Give me a clean pot. I'll cook a batch for him to check. This dried fish isn't fully dried. With soup like this, night patrol soldiers will only get sick drinking it. Soup stock must be portioned per person. Night patrol can't just drink salty water. People can't endure it, can't guard the boat either. Drink half a bowl first. Don't rush, dried fish has to be fully dried. This soup is much better than usual in the camp. It warms the stomach. Can more fish salt from the island be sent? Drink a bowl after night patrol in camp. It's really better than cold rice. Heard over on the island they can make seaweed soup base too. Military supplies must have clear accounts. Whoever collects, signs. Sign if you must. Enough to prove the old village did exist. That's enough. I want to know too, about the old case in eastern suburb. Is it really as written in the files? Tonight Navy camp will patrol outer sea. Lu Chenju will follow for tide route identification. Shen Yuaning will record military supply usage. Which line is patrolled? Tonight the direction is off. Northern suburb outer line. Judging by the seals, the ship and the grain chest are intact. It's loaded with grain. But the waterline isn't right. Shouldn't be so low. Is the beam sinking abnormal? Beam can sink, just not like a stone. Lady Shen, army supply box can't be opened at will. I'm here to record military supply usage. Ledger says grain. The box must contain grain. Otherwise, if something happens tonight, whose head does this account go to? No need to check, night patrol matters more. Deputy pay unclear about military supplies. Shouldn't leave the county. And a convicted official's daughter dares instruct the Navy how to sail. I'm not teaching navigation. I'm just keeping accounts. Ledger says Graham. But the ship weighs down like stone. I dare not sign this account. No need to check. Docked early at northern suburb, outer line. If we go further, 3 boats will get pushed toward hidden reefs by the currents. Lu Chenju, you said the same back then. If the tide's off, you honor the tide. Whoever gives the order signs. As a result, the army grain was delayed. Eastern suburb was lost. The lead ship has become a bystander. Lu Chenju suggests stopping the ship. 2 quarters before midnight, north suburb outer line. The backflow occurred earlier. Precisely because it's not a game. Does the entire camp's night patrol have to wait for your bookkeeping? Continue cruising. Military orders are no joke. Continue. Turn the helm left 2 notches. Lu Chenju, who allowed you aboard the Navy ship, give the order. If we don't turn the helm soon, the lead ship has already hit a reef. The ballast box is sliding. Ballast box. Now cut the sails in half. Divert to internal water pressure. Ride the end of the backflow. Everyone pay the fee. Outer line can't enter. Reduce weight first, or the ship will overturn. Ah, these aren't grains, they're rocks. Where is the grain? 3 boxes of dry biscuits. 2 barrels of fresh water. Was it the same back then? No grain in the northern suburbs' old grain box. No grain in tonight's military supply box either. Shen Yuning, do you know what crime it is to slander the Navy Deputy General? I'm only asking about the accounts. Old case in the east suburb 10 years ago. Everyone witnessed this with their own eyes tonight. If it was the same 10 years ago, Shen Yuning forgot the Navy's old case. Can you bear the consequences? I do not recall the old case. I'm only asking why tonight's military supply grain box is fully packed. The lead ship is wind-pressed. Flagship lowers sails to half. Military supply ship's starboard line was hit by gunfire. Protect the ship first. You can perform when it comes to questioning the old case. But tonight, with 3 ships, I won't let them sink. Half sail, press water. Open the box, dump the rocks, keep the account token. Rear ship discards 2 boxes. The stone ropes link the 3 ships. Don't let the middle ship cross sideways. Tonight, follow the ship. No grain in the military supply box. Secret mark is not a squad. It's for survival, right? Down whatever you see today. North suburb outer line backflow ahead of time. I have 10 in my secret box. Those present willing to testify, press your fingerprint. Old case in east suburb 10 years ago? Why does it look the same as today's situation? All witnesses and evidence are in this box. Why wasn't the old grain box of north suburb registered? Why were rocks used as grain in the night patrol's military supply box? There's something else about this checked by others. Pei Guanhai suspended, awaiting investigation. Navy camp temporarily managed by Yang Cheng. Seal all the Zhou family grain warehouses in Shixiang Township for further inspection after the case. Stopping is only the beginning. The old case isn't finished yet. New order from the governor's office. Restore the primary port on deserted island. Set up a temporary naval supply point. The Liu family workshop supplies night patrol with soup, dried fish, seaweed, and salt. Work points as usual. The military supply account is done. Whoever contributes gets work points. Whoever receives the goods signs their name. Deserted island finally has a way to survive. This island won't be a place of exile anymore. It will be our maritime livelihood. Paiguanhai is just the tip of the thread. There are still people behind the Black Jiao gang. Then investigate.